All right, so I have it marked on my actual pocket, but now I'm going to do a little practice sample. So I want a big piece of fabric that I can fold in half, not too big, but not too small. And I'm just gonna mark how big my buttonhole needs to be again. Now you're gonna grab your buttonhole foot. The container looks like this. Find whatever number you're at. Okay, so 22, 1, whatever number you are. Okay, I'm working on machine 13, and then it's labeled on the back as well. So make sure you put it back where you got it. To remove the foot, you're going to push that lever down and remove the number 1 and put on the buttonhole foot. It'll look like that little lever right there. You're going to put your bobbin case in like normal, but then you're going to do an extra step and you're going to run that thread through that little finger thing, the little top guy. So it should go through the point just like that, through that hole. And you'll put that back in your case as normal. Okay, so you can see that. Okay, bring your tails up like normal and everything is ready to go. Now you're going to turn it to number 0, which is 10. Okay, so you need to click that. I don't think, did I show that? But you're going to click on 0 and you're going to insert your needle down into your fabric. Some of you guys have a little dial on the side. I like to use that. You can use a ruler or a seam gauge and measure how big your buttonhole needs to be. I think that's more accurate when you use that, but if you don't have it, then do it this way. You're just going to start sewing. When you get to the end of your mark, or those 2 red lines match up, you're going to hit the reverse button just one time. Just hit it once, and then it'll automatically start going backward for you. And then it will finish the buttonhole for you. Literally keep your foot on the pedal until the machine stops. Trim your threads, and we're going to now check it. So we're going to open it up. It helps if you put a little pin in it. You don't necessarily have to do that, but I find it's helpful. And you use a seam ripper to rip the middle of your buttonhole open. Now, because this is a practice, we're going to run our button through it, and we're going to make sure that it fits. Now, you'll notice when I first did this, it doesn't fit. The buttonhole doesn't go through. So I'm going to hit clear on my machine, the CLR, and the audio will disappear. And I'm just going to do it again. I'm remeasuring a little bit bigger, doing it again, and I check and it fits through this time. So we're good to go. Okay, so now I'm back to my pocket and I know my size is correct, so I can just run it through my machine and be set. So it will look like this. I'm going to open it up. Make sure there's no issues, right? If there's issues, you gotta unpick it. Trim your threads. And then the very last thing that you're gonna do is remove any markings. Okay, so I used a heat removable pen, and it comes off with the iron. And there you go, you're done.